In a quiet village nestled between low hills and rice fields, there lived a boy named Arun. He was the kind of boy who didn't stand out much, neither the best nor the worst at anything. He moved through his days quietly, often unnoticed, often unsure of what made him different or special. He didn't complain, he didn't ask for much, but inside, he often felt like something was missing, like everyone else had figured out how to be happy, confident, or joyful, and he had somehow missed the lesson. Each morning, Arun began his day the same way. He would wash his face, straighten his shirt, and stand in front of the old mirror in his room. The mirror was square, scratched in a few places, and hung slightly crooked on the wall. But the wear and tear of the mirror wasn't what troubled him. What troubled him was what he saw. Every day he noticed something wrong. His face too plain, his eyes too tired, his posture too uncertain. The mirror seemed to reflect back every quiet doubt he carried inside himself. It never showed anything good. Over time, that mirror began to define how he saw the world. He stopped raising his hand in class. He stopped dreaming big dreams. He stopped hoping for much at all. The mirror had convinced him that he was small, unremarkable, and not enough. What Arun did not realize was that he wasn't seeing the truth. He was seeing a reflection of the thoughts he repeated to himself. The mirror, like the mind, only reflects what you believe. But there was another place in his house where Arun would sometimes sit quietly. The front window. Unlike the mirror, the window looked outward. Through it, he could see the road that curved gently through the village, the trees that swayed in the wind, and the children running barefoot in the dirt after school. The window didn't judge him. It showed him life happening, people growing, and moments unfolding. It reminded him in small ways that the world was bigger than the thoughts in his own head. One particular morning, something changed. Arun had been feeling especially weighed down, more tired, more closed off than usual. But as he sat by the window, he began to notice something simple. The sky turning gold with the sunrise, the laughter of neighbors, the way the breeze moved the curtains just slightly. For the first time in a while, his mind softened. He felt something he hadn't felt in days, a small sense of possibility. That moment became the beginning of something new. Arun didn't say anything. He didn't announce a transformation. But each day he began spending more time at the window and a little less at the mirror. He started noticing things outside himself. Life, nature, other people's kindness. And slowly the voice in his head began to shift. The critical thoughts didn't disappear overnight, but they started losing their power. He began to understand something that would stay with him for life. The mind, like glass, can become a mirror or a window. When you turn inward with judgment, you only see your flaws. But when you look outward with curiosity and gratitude, you begin to see the world and your place in it with more hope. The difference isn't in what you see, it's in where you choose to look. With time, Arun also discovered a simple word that helped him shift his thinking: yet. When he felt like giving up, when he felt too weak or too lost, he added that one word to his thoughts. I don't feel confident yet. I haven't figured it out yet. That tiny word kept doors open. It reminded him that growth is not immediate, and that being a work in progress doesn't mean being a failure. His mirror didn't change. It still hung a little crooked. It still showed the same face, but now it was just a piece of glass. No longer a source of judgment, but a place to check in and move on. The window became his guide. Every time he felt small, he looked outside. And in doing so, he remembered that life wasn't just about self-comparison. It was about connection, movement, and trying again. Arun eventually grew into a young man with quiet strength. He still had doubts like anyone, but now he knew how to manage them. He had learned how to shift his focus, how to notice the good, how to speak kindly to himself, and how to let his mindset be shaped by possibility rather than fear. He carried that lesson with him into every season of life, that the most powerful changes don't come from changing the mirror, but from learning how to see through the window, and that the word yet can turn even the darkest thought into a path forward. Here is the key takeaways. This story reminds us that a positive mindset, isn't about pretending to be happy all the time. It's about where we choose to focus. Are we staring into the mirror, repeating old doubts? Or are we looking out the window, choosing to see what's possible? When in doubt, shift your gaze, look outward, and remember, you're not stuck. You're just not there yet.